Hello everyone, this is Hadrian. Thank you for watching. Let's play some more Subnautica in our Into the Locker series. So apparently I ended the last episode almost out of oxygen, almost out of food, and almost out of water. But I guess that's just what happens when you're about to go on vacation for 10 days. And I'm back! For you guys, in a sense, I never really went anywhere because I really tried to get the channel pre-recorded, as I always do when I'm going anywhere, or I know I'm not going to be able to record for a bit. I do occasionally like to go to half schedule, as the saying goes, and I've never actually done it yet, but I have the option of actually reducing the amount of content I release in order to compensate for such a period. But I didn't do that. I recorded in advance, but now I'm back, and we have a lot to do. Not the least of which is feed ourselves so that we don't starve. So let me get this thing out, because I see a peeper. Gotcha. Alright, so there's one peeper. And now I just need... Actually, I really don't need water, because I have the, just fabricator. The filter machine. The amazing water-producing machine. Making lots of water inside my base. So that's what I'm going to go for. Why am I going so slowly? Why am I moving? This is weird. I feel like I'm moving extra slow. I'm not sure why. I'll figure that out in a second. Yeah, I'm definitely... Maybe it's because I'm so weak. I've never seen that happen before, but I'll roll with it. I'm not sure why that's happening. Oh! Two people were like, hey, you actually going to use any of the salt that you have? Like the salt that's sitting right there? Sure! Why not? Oh, man. I'm going to remember how to play this game eventually. Why am I moving so slowly? This is so strange. I don't know what's causing this. I'm going to look at the controls in just a second. But first... Cured food. Peeper. Alright.
Vital signs. Vital stabilizing.
That's better. Now can I run? There we go. Okay, so there is a weakness mechanic. That's really interesting. I've never noticed that in Subnautica. But anyway, I have a lot to do. As you may recall, in the end of the last episode, we built the Dauntless. And I know, because I'm dying to go out in the Dauntless, that you guys are dying to see me go out in the Dauntless. However, I want to get done with a few minor details before we jump into that. So, let's see. There is a piece of equipment that I've been needing to make for myself for a while. It would appear that I need a wiring kit. Remind me, my dear game, I need 2 silver ore for a wiring kit. And I don't believe I have any other silver nearby. Do I? Because that would just be too convenient. No, I don't think I have any more silver anywhere. So I've got to go get more. So what is it that I have to do, you might be wondering? Well, aside from go out exploring with the Dauntless, which is my kind of end game at the moment, we've made the Dauntless and we'll soon be doing all kinds of fun stuff with it. I have to make a rebreather. I have to make... Let's go ahead and get the light on here so I can see. I'm going to look for a silver cave. Hopefully one I haven't explored too much yet. There could be some silver there. Sandstone, that's a good sign. There's some silver, alright. So I have to make a rebreather so that I can last longer in certain areas of the game, particularly deep areas of the game, is the main goal. Oh man, there's some right there, but I don't want to get close to those buggers. Hey, I bet this is sandstone. No, it's limestone. Well, extra copper is not a bad thing. So I have to do that. We might have some here. There's a couple. No, it's limestone. That's useless to me. Oh, sandstone. Where'd the metal go? Oh, picked up. Oh, wait, no. There it is. There it is. There it is. More silver. Okay, that's actually all the silver I needed. So, yes, I have to do... you know, to tell you the truth, I don't even quite remember all the things I have to do. I have a lot to do. But the rebreather has been on my list for a while now that the Cyclops has finally been built. And the other thing is we need to start thinking about expanding our base. And I've been corresponding with a number of you in comments saying, hey, you know, I'm definitely going to work on building out my base and doing more with the base. And a number of you have suggested very wisely that I build an aquarium in my base so that I can start raising fish instead of having to catch them. And it'll be really easy to keep myself fed, which is useful. But that raises the question of, do we want this base? Or do we want one somewhere else? Do we want to go ahead and relocate and start building a base deeper in the sea in a more exotic location than this? Now, I think I've had something of a conversation with regard to that, maybe not directly addressing it, but I remember one person mentioning that it is actually useful to have your base in the shallows and then go out, very much as I have been doing, kind of radially, if you will, and just sort of shooting out to different locations and then returning to your safe base in the shallows. So if that were the case, and if we go with that philosophy, then we're just going to keep expanding on this base. We've already got a nuclear reactor here. I mean, we've got this filter. We've built a lot of this base, and we can make it even more awesome. So that's one course of action. The other course of action is we could just have an alternative base and not actually worry about just leaving this one behind, but we would just have another base and maybe another one on top of that. That is another direction I would probably lean. But yeah, just a lot to do. So let's see. Wiring kit now. Oh, cool. And then I just need fiber mesh. And remind me, I think for the fiber mesh, all I need is a couple of creepvine samples, right? So in order to make the rebreather, I'm actually pretty close. Just need one fiber mesh, so 2 samples of creepvine. But in order to make the creepvine, you know what I need? I need something that I lost not too long ago. Tools. Need some silicone rubber, which ironically also requires creepvine seed clusters. So I'm going to go out and get me a bunch of creepvine. Oh, but wait, how do I... Wait a minute. Oh, no, seed clusters. Duh. Okay. Sorry. I got really mixed up for a second. I was like, how am I going to cut into the creepvine if I don't have a knife? But it's okay. I figured it out. So we're going to pick up some seed clusters. I think we are. I'm telling you, sometimes it's a little finicky trying to get these seed clusters. I also need to get more food in just a second. I didn't exactly fill the meters all the way up to 100%. So we're going to need to jump on that. Okay. Silicone rubber. And now I should have what I need for a new survival knife. Excellent. And also, let me go ahead and... Well, first of all, let me make one very, very important change. You are in slot 1. You are in slot 5. You're in slot 4. Now I have a couple batteries on me that need to charge, so I might as well plug those in. There's 1. There's 2. Oh wow, I have several batteries on me that need to charge. I have 4. Holy crap, how'd that happen? Must not have been paying attention in a previous episode or something. Alright, so I think I got more creepvine than I needed. But I can go ahead and make a new thermal blade. So that's that. Now we've got a brand new lightsaber, I mean thermal blade. So we're going to come this direction. Alright, good. We've got a couple of creepvine samples, which we can use to make fiber mesh. Hey, fiber mesh. And now for the pièce de résistance, which is somewhere in here. Tools. Wait, there we go. Rebreather. Not tools. Oh, they don't have an actual icon for it yet. That's a shame. Okay. Well, I've got to get food again. But tell me something I don't know. All right. So let me take the radiation helmet off. This will allow me to basically not consume oxygen as rapidly at deeper depths, which I'm very excited about. Why are there bubbles coming off of this thing? That's what I'd like to know. It shouldn't be bubbling as if underwater, and yet it is. Hang on, what if I take it back out? No, it still is. Does it always do that indoors, and I just never noticed? Oh, that's weird. Anyway. I don't even know. Alright, so those are charging. I've got a rebreather. What else do I need to do? I feel like there's just things, little tiny things I need to take care of. I need to have more reactor rods in my reactor here. I think I still have... Yep, still have 2 powering the base. Base is going strong. Could use some more beacons, frankly. How many do I have on me right now? Absolutely 0. So yeah, some more beacons would be handy. I'll go ahead and make some more silicone out of the creepvine samples that I have on me. Oh, and you know what? There is one thing I'm going to need to go ahead and do. Let me look very quickly. Where is the... I don't know why I keep jumping when I try to open my interface. All right. Habitat builder. Lockers require glass and 2 titanium. Remind me what I have here. Nothing there. Nothing there. I have a bunch of uraninite. Holy crap. How did I forget about that? Somehow I forgot about it. I have a bunch of uraninite. I also have a bunch of batteries. I'm going to go ahead and grab these. But I want to go ahead and build a locker on the Dauntless. And I want to do that before I take it out, because that's just going to be an important step. But before I get too carried away with all the stuff I have to do, let's go catch some fishies. Let's go catch some fishies. We have a lot to do. I definitely... Oh, hey. That is why, thank you. I needed that quartz. I need that for the glass, which will be a part of that locker.
Caution. Dehydration detected.
Yes, I know. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Now... Yep. Okay. That should be more than enough to feed me. And yes, soon I will be building an aquarium. I think... I don't know. I'm thinking as I play this episode. Obviously, I haven't recorded in a while. I do definitely feel like a YouTuber that hasn't recorded a video in almost 2 weeks. But aside from that whole non-series related note, I am kind of just thinking as I go through this. I'm thinking on that question of, should I, just expand on this base and then have another base secondary to it? And I like that idea. I've got a lot of salt over here, so let's get some. And now let's... So I wonder if curing... I know curing them helps it to last longer, but I wonder if that also improves the nutritional value. I'm not sure. I think I caught a couple of boomerangs, so... it appears to be about the same nutritional value.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, and now I just need more water, but I think I've got some waiting for me. Oh, wait, no, I don't. Well, crap. Do I not have any in here? Oh, hey! Your timing could not be more perfect. This machine is spoiling me.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, so that's a little better. We'll come back for more water later. But now I need to make some glass. And then I just need some titanium, which should be relatively easy to find, I would think. Titanium. Yes, I can actually pick up pieces of metal now that I don't have to worry about the stalkers fighting over it. Thank you, by the way, for everyone who is giving me information on how to not be a complete idiot like I was looking for the stalker teeth. There are ways that you can actually lure stalkers. What is this? I've explored this, haven't I? I'm almost positive I've explored this. But anyway, yes, thank you for all of you. Thank you to all of you who shared that information with me, because it was very, very helpful. And I don't want to get too close to you. It was very helpful, and next time I need to get a lot of stalker teeth quickly, I will definitely be taking that into account, because I know I was kind of bumbling around like an idiot. But there are actually ways, for those of you who have not read the comments and who might want to know more about it, there are ways to use the metal that I'm looking for right now. Kind of getting sidetracked like usual, big surprise. There are ways that you can use the metal that the stalkers love to actually lure them and actually pull them towards you. And you can... Let me actually try this. Hang on. Because I've never done this before, and I didn't know you could do it.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, see, you can hold it out like this. I had no idea you could do that. And so you can just put it in your... Okay, leave me alone. You can just put it in one of your quick slots and literally lure a stalker towards you.
10 seconds of
Okay.
oxygen remaining.
All surface. And anyway, you can use that to get a stalker. And hopefully, when he gets close to you, he'll take the metal instead of your face, and then he will drop a tooth. And that tooth you can use to your advantage rather than just aimlessly searching for them, as I was doing over the last couple of episodes of Into the Locker. Yeah. Reading those comments was both helpful and humiliating at the same time. Like, oh, there's an easier way to do this. That would have been nice to know. Been kind of kicking myself for my whole approach of, not doing any research on these games. And I'm not saying that I'll never, ever, ever, go and look things up. I've mentioned this before, as far as like how to do things better in Subnautica, but I prefer to learn things organically. I want to try to figure things out on my own or with the suggestion of my commenters, which is why I'm so glad I have you guys, because you're good about leaving that stuff without tearing me a new one every time. Alright, so lots of metal salvage. Let's go ahead and convert that into titanium. And we are not going to store it here. I'm actually going to use this as some of the first stuff that I'm going to put in the new locker, which is going to be on the Dauntless. Open sesame. Thank you.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems.
Oh, it got cut off. Okay, builder. Did I say I want to get my knife back out? No, I did not. Alright, so we're going to build our new locker. I like the idea of it being... Oh, I guess I can't put it up against the wall here, can I? Oh, that's weird. Can I put it up against this wall? Yes, I can, but not this wall. Why is that? Alright, well, I like the idea of a locker right here. So we're going to have one there. Okay. Whoa, what the heck was that? Alright, I don't know what just happened, but we're just going to roll with it. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and put all this titanium up in this locker. Because one of the things we can do, I was talking about building a new base in the coming episodes. We still have a lot of stuff to explore as well. I got to go out and get the bed, which I know where that is now, thanks to a commenter, and some other stuff I spotted on our Subnautica on Reddit. But one of the things that I can use the Dauntless for, use our Cyclops submarine for, is I can transport large amounts of materials quickly to places where I'm going to build a new base, and then I don't have to go back and forth to my old base. But actually, alright, so we've got the locker. There's one question I definitely want to get answered right now. So we're going to surface. Okay, we're going to turn. Alright, so there is the ship. I believe an adequate amount of time. I haven't been counting sunrises and sunsets, but I believe an adequate amount of time has passed. Need to steer clear of the shallows here, because we are in a big submarine, let me tell you. Let's dive a little bit, shall we? Yes, I know there's an animal near me. It's warning me because the sub is dangerously close to hitting things in the area. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. Oh my god, this is terrible. I cannot wait for them to... Do you see how long that pause was? I cannot wait for them to optimize Subnautica, because it needs it. So anyway, I'm going to head towards the Aurora here, which apparently the new update, as some of you have mentioned to me, is going to have some cool new areas. So hopefully the new update will allow me to continue in this incarnation of Into the Locker and keep my base and keep all my equipment and stuff, which they usually do. Oh my gosh, the skipping is bad. Not usually this bad with the Cyclops, but oh well. But yeah, we want to get close to the Aurora, and I'm just gonna hop out, because I'm curious to see how the oh look, there's a reef back down there. We're going over a reef back at the moment. I'm curious to see if, having my radiation helmet off, which I do right now because I've replaced it with the rebreather, is going to affect me. It will affect me when I'm handling nuclear rods, but I think a sufficient amount of time has passed such that I can get close to the Aurora. This is close enough. Oh my gosh, so much chop. It's terrible. It's early access for you. All right, let me pop out down here. Reefback right over there. Oh, reefback right there. Hey, buddy. All right, well, I'm going to get back in the Cyclops before something eats me. We're going to close that. Hey, well, I didn't get the full closing animation. That was weird. All right, cool. So this thing has been repaired. We can now get close to it without any kind of protection on. So that actually gives me the ability to also build additional wetsuit types that I've never used before, because I've had to wear this heavy lead wetsuit. So whenever I handle uranium rods, fuel rods for the nuke reactor, I'll have to put on radiation equipment. But other than that, I can actually put on more useful stuff, which I can make at the base camp. So I'm going to head back that way and look into that really quick before I end this episode. And in the next one, I don't know what we'll do. We have the Cyclops. We can go out and explore things. I just want to make sure that I've just got myself set up as much as possible. Yes, nighttime is in fact approaching. Thank you, game. Oh, this thing is just beautiful. Are the headlights not on right now? Does it seem like the headlights are on? What is attacking my sub? Leave my sub alone. Headlights. There they are. All right, now I can turn the... What is attacking my sub? Are you a Reaper? Let me see if I can spot a Reaper if I turn around. Reaper can't hurt the Cyclops. But... No, don't see a Reaper. Alright, so I've got my floodlights on. Makes it easier. Actually, wait. Much easier way to actually see if there's a Reaper nearby. Oh, cool. I didn't realize we were that close to the surface. This camera's actually above water right now. Awesome. Check that out. Alright, let's keep looking around. What was attacking me a minute ago? Huh. Don't know. But not anything that was generally considered a threat. So, we're going to head back this direction. And it's going to be awesome. Hey, Peeper. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. It's not a roadkill if it's underwater. What do you call it if you run into something with your giant submarine? At some point, I'll decide on a color scheme for the... Oh, hello. We're in the shallows. Didn't realize it. At some point, I'll decide on a color scheme for this thing, but... Okay, I don't think it's safe to go much farther. Because... if we hop out here, I think... Okay, so this door just opens and closes. It doesn't have an animation. God, the flood lamps on this thing. Just light up the night. Alright. We're just going to swim down to... Oh, we're not as close as I thought we were. But we can find a way back to that. That's fine. So let's head down this direction, and I want to check out, again, before this episode's over, I want to check out what I can do as far as building new wetsuits. Oh, I'm so glad I have the rebreather. That's going to be handy when I go into deeper biomes.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And I do want my new base to be a deep sea base. I'll tell you that right now. That is, without question, what I would like to see. Okay, so... Yes. Let's see. Got lost in thought for a moment. So I can build a still suit, which will reclaim moisture from the body. That probably is what I'm most likely to go with. I would imagine. Because it'll...
Dehydration detected.
Because...
Fluid intake recommended.
Exactly. Thank you, voice, for reinforcing me there. That's exactly what I need. Also, we definitely need to... Oh, wow. Plasteel ingot times 10 for that Cyclops upgrade module. Holy crap. To get it to be able to dive farther down, which we're going to have to work on in a coming episode. But that's a lot to do. All right. Well, hang on. Let's take one more look then at the water reclamation suit, because that just seems like the most sensible thing to build. I feel like there were more options, though. Oh, no, I'm thinking of the special fins. And I'm already wearing one of the special pairs of fins, aren't I? Yes, Ultra Glide. Of course. All right, so that's going to require me to have... Oh, wow. That's actually... Hang on. No, sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing. All right, I need 2 silver ore and 2 fiber mesh. The fiber mesh is going to be super easy. I just need to go out and cut up some seaweed from right outside. That won't be a problem at all. And then the silver, I hopefully will find just as rapidly as I found it earlier in this episode, but we will see. But for now, I will go ahead and cut this one here and jump in for another episode, which will air tomorrow if you're watching this live. Or if you're watching it in the backlog, you can make everyone watching it live jealous and just watch it in a second because it's already there. But anyway, thanks for putting up with my rustiness this episode. As many of you know who are following the channel live, I have been gone. I recorded a bunch of stuff in advance, as I mentioned, but I'm back now and getting back into the swing of things. So thanks, as always, for watching. Comments are always welcome. If you would like to contribute any other advice for the series, any other tips, I would certainly appreciate it. But at the same time, if you'd like to just kick back and watch and enjoy the story, as it were, and enjoy the just the exploration aspect of the game, feel free to do that as well. No pressure to comment. Again, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.